I started too early, didn't I? Mop packs. Maybe we're okay. Maybe
Sorry, he lag. Oh,
sorry.
go.
Oh no, we're going. Okay. No new server again. Mop packs is making fun of sports, by the way. He's taking the piss, and he called rugby wimpy football.
Well, I just wanted to get in. I mean,
Yeah, but you've
here and
you have Australians watching.
True.
You are going to be linked.
Death threats.
Yeah. They will not be happy. Will not be happy. Right. So, I've been told by a couple of people that X-Rag, the OD, is the highest MMR player in Australia. See exactly what he can do with this Outworld Devourer, shall we? Take a look at these lanes. So, Jab's over on the other spirit. He's going to be rolling himself around. Abba, Bat Rider. That's always been one of his heroes, really. When I think of Abba, I think of Bat Rider.
Free mid kill.
In the days, and they're going to find the Jakiro. Oh, Astral to start things off. Arrow's going to fly. They combo it up nicely, and Mypro right click down. That should be a kill as long as they don't save him. There we go. The kill shackled up as well, and Spectre might be the secondary kill here as well. With this nice little sticky napalm actually flowing through back onto the Ursa, though they could do a lot of damage back. 4 stacks up on him, and that's why
Arrow in 1 second.
Considering going back in there, roll in. Jab turns it around, but Abba taken out. He's just right clicking down his Ursa, but he's not dead just yet. Another punch from Jab is not enough. 6 sticky napalm shot. He's turning himself back through, but the dual breath will come out. And Mypro, he's back alive. TP's to bottom lane and kills off the Ursa. And now they want this go bust forever. Poor little Shadow Shaman. The roll again will miss, but Rasta, the Fortune's End, will secure his death. Not sure if anyone else will die over the side. Looks like Jabs is caught with another Astral and another Arrow. Fury lines it up, will land it as well on his head in a 2-for-3 exchange, but First Blood went the way of DTT and Bounty Runes mod packs. What happened to the Bounty Runes? Oh, Earth Spirit. That's why he went down to the bottom rune spot. He picked up a Bounty, while up at top lane, nobody has secured or picked up this lonely little golden rune. It'll be for Abba, the Bat Rider. So double Bounty Runes again here for Trust. Lanes, again. With the Oracle down the bottom lane, going to be up against Miggle, the Beastmaster. Oracle does decently against these balls with Purifying Flames. Should be able to clear them out reasonably easily. While OD, he's got to really watch his pace up against Jakiro and Earth Spirit towards the middle lane. While up at top, Abba's Bat Rider. Shackle, Arrow, and Ursa's damage output. Scary prospects there for him. Jab's Earth Spirit is going to come in and try and make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah, we kind of talked about how it's Radiant side already, so it's going to be a rough go here.
Oh, the Arrow.
Juke.
Don't think they'll be able to kill him. Abba with a Firefly. Jabs being body blocked up a little bit here, but Abba flies over the top of them with a Firefly. Shackles there, but Jabs is going to drop. They do kill off the Shadow Shaman, but they lose both of their heroes in return. Tried to swap that aggression back onto DTT, but it pays off in the end for this defensive tri-lane.
I don't know, man. This is like pretty rough. Ursa, this is a lane that someone would draft up against Faces for. The hardest to deal with and hardest to kill off laner. So whenever you're going up against something like that, you got to keep in mind, just like, if I was a Faces Void, I'm probably dying here, but instead, like, I'm on a Bat Rider, it's going to be more difficult. And the help of an Earth Spirit, he's not exactly that kind of a lich that you in the draft, right? He doesn't provide all the same stuff in terms of pulling the wave and even in the general saving potential. So, the fact that he started out with level 2, I think he jungle earlier. Level 2 before there was anyone even there.
Can they land this Arrow mid? It looks like they will. Well placed and well timed here. Rotation in from Fury. He's not playing the Shadow Shaman, he's playing the Mirana, and they're going to get a kill to Mypro. A couple more clicks, the Fairy Fires there, the kick across, and the roll keeps Mypro alive barely. Oh, look at that, 15 health. Close. And really well done by DTT. It just wasn't quite enough thanks to the Fairy Fire held there by the Jakiro. Well, up at top lane, Abba, he's putting the burn onto the Shadow Shaman. Looks like he's going to drop as well with a Firefly and sticking napalm charges. Nope, it wears out. Another click forward, not going to be enough. The Magic Stick will keep him alive, but Jet, he's got his Face Boots up, but he's not done with this just yet. He wants to chase down the Bat Rider. A couple more swipes in here. Face Boots back up again, and sticking napalm is going to slow him down a little bit, but Abba, oh, it's 2 more hits in. The Arrow flies across. It's not even going to land. Ursa will secure the kill regardless. Well, down the bottom lane, Miggle. Yeah, taken out. Purifying Flames from the Oracle there. Action across all lanes here. 4-6. And it's not even 3 minutes in yet, mod packs. An insane start. Aggression all round.
Yeah, I'm not even sure who this is, like, overall favoring. The fact that you get your Ursa sitting toward 1800, get those early phase boots. Just having a pretty good time, but of course it is a Spectre. And once again, AV Arrow. Land, but I think it might just still be enough. Gotta be careful, Firefly.
Jet
Jeez.
Trouble is, Abba's come up here, he's only got a couple of tangos and he's already reduced himself down to 150 health. It's definitely not the safest of lanes to be in. While Miggle, with his Iron Talent, should be able to clear through jungle camps and keep himself going. It's OD mid. He is taking an absolute beating here from the Jakiro's Liquid Fire. That's some annoying stuff.
Yeah, this is something that SEA, once again, you know, they started the whole PL versus Invoker thing. And the Jakiro's another one, kind of their signature things. Is that what it is? Swindle's just like copying SEA Dota? He just knew these things were happening. You know, it's going to be fine.
Well, like even MVP admitted that they were kind of copying TNC's drafts, or at least some of their counters and picks and stuff like that. Oh, nice arrow again. It's only going to secure the rune here for Extrag though, as OD gets an arcane rune and jabs the shackle. Not long enough range, and there's no hex from Gobus forever. They're going to look for Mypro. He turns around with the shackle onto him. The right click attacks come through, but it's a good kick from Jabs. Turns it back onto him, and the Shadow Shaman dropping low. The final right click comes through, and now Extrag's looking for Jabs. Well, there's no roll for 10 seconds time. Miggle has moved himself down. He doesn't want to be an off lane. He doesn't want to be a farmer in the jungle. He wants to be killing people running towards the middle lane. Jabs, he's just taken out of the game, and Miggle gets himself a double kill. Beastmaster comes through.
Hey guys!
By the way, Beastmaster is now a roaming hero. Double boars. 2 levels and in a beast. Easy stuff.
I mean, he was getting forced off that lane bottom anyway, so this was certainly for the best. It has left Locales alone, but obviously up top, we got kind of the same situation going here. Jet just doing his own thing. That Morbid Mask, he can start farming a little bit. I would love to see Fury come over and start farming, honestly. I think it's worth it for Mirana. Put the Ursa off the map, put the threat into them, you know? A little bit more levels. It's only 5 minutes, but come around that 7-8 minute mark. I would love to see that. And that way you put this pressure on the Trust where they have to be actually watching the Roshan pit over and over and over and like wasting their time while he's just like farming bigger items up in the jungle it with like Moonlight Shadow or something.
Moonlight Shadow. Moonlight Shadow.
Moonlight Shadow.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, with support Miranas, we've seen it done in the past where obviously Arrow now kills off the creep instantly. You can farm jungle with this arrow, just killing off like large creeps. I've seen people get to level 2 very quickly with it, get into like level 4 or 5 as well. Because if you're roaming around with Mirana and you're not getting kills, you can fall behind a little bit. But Fury's done a very good job. 007, he's literally James Bond right now. License to kill, and Walter PPK, he's throwing these arrows around with, paying off dividends. But Mypro, this lane where the Jakiro is meant to be up in the face of the OD, he's actually sitting defensively. Going for phase boots. I don't know if I've seen that before. Jakiro with phase boots.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the regular build. Because they usually just go bots.
Yeah, the way I know Teehee does it, he goes null. He goes like null, bottle, brown boots, bracer. Then he goes
Veil,
goes like drums,
Veil Yules or Yules Veil, isn't it?
Yeah, and with the drums in between if he really needs it.
Yeah.
Then he goes back to the Boots of Travel, because he wants to be pushing into these towers. They've got the Haunt towards the mid, and X-Rag looks like he is dead. Astral's already used, and Abba takes it up, gets the bounty rune as well. Bottles it up and sneaks it out, well up towards the top lane. Miggle's running around, Lakel's is haunted forward. Miggle TPing, oh my god, a little spot. He's found himself a way out. No, Jabs gets the swipe in. Right, clicks him down, but over towards the top. Fury, he's up on the ramp, and he is ripped apart. Signature.Trust move 5 heroes up. They realize that the Beastmaster roaming around has to be stopped, has to be punished. They'll rotate in with the first haunt of the game, and it all pays out for them. 3 heroes dead there for DTT, and they tie up the kill score 8-8.
Well, Jet's like, alright, time to go. It's my time. That Roche pit got in my smoke. Radiant Side Vision today? No, I don't yet. Boom Bell's coming down.
Oh.
Oh, they know though. Nice ward up here.
I will see him move across, definitely.
This almost never gets dewarded.
It's so hard. Because
Yeah.
it's not because you want your sentries to be like multi-purpose. You want them to try and like deward 2 spots, you'll place it down. Because if you place it up, it's kind of wasted unless you know 100% sure that there's a ward up there. And well, with the Inner Beast and the Mask of Manus dagger across from Lakel's, we'll scout this out, and Boom Bell is here with Fortune's End. DTT might get caught, but they've got no more catch. Abba, no mana for Lasso. Axtrag moving himself across, though. Jabs.
Are we
Careful
really
with your
fighting
positioning.
again?
There
This
are 4
game
heroes
is
at the bottom
just-
rune spot.
It's a war, man.
But look
Dota.
at the Batrider's money, though, man.
Yeah, he's raking in the dough. Brown boots blink. And that's gonna be so good for contesting Roche, but I feel like they made a big mistake. bring the Ursa down here right away, because the fact that he didn't go right back top, it obviously gave away the fact after that big engagement that he was Roche, and you don't have that, like, where's Ursa? Like, he farms the jungle for like 3 or 4 minutes and then randomly goes. But instead it was just, okay, he went bot. Let's go stop him from roaching, and you're not gaining anything except, like, yeah, Golbas, he's getting a little bit over here.
Yeah, but the first check,
but
the first check of the Roshan Signature.Trust, that's fortunate for them. DT kind of had it to them on a silver platter, but Ursa is farming Radiant Ancients at this point. Because Beastmaster has taken over the jungle with his Iron Talon, going into the Vlad as his primary item, not for the Necro or the Blink Dagger, while X-Rag, he's farming jungle himself, 1, 1, and 4 in this OD, 2200 net worth. He does have a fair way to go to catch up.
Their vision. As an Ursa lineup, it's really interesting that they had 2 wards there, and it doesn't even spot out that smoke, funnily enough. Jet actually, oh, he's gonna pop it, maybe? They don't wander too close.
We've got the Blink Dagger and Abba now as well, so X-Rag, I think he's just straight up dead here. Blink Lasso, and into the damage output, the Kells will run across well with the Haunt. And then, what back up towards the Miggle, Beastmaster, yeah, another secondary kill there. Signature.Trust, after all of this chaos and havoc being wrought out by DTT in the first 3 or 4 minutes, kind of being turned on its head, and Trust, it feels like they're in a massively dominant position at this point.
Yeah, drums are now going to be finished up here already for your Spectre, so they'll hit those. They obviously have the massive push potential just from the hero from iPro, and they have an Earth Spirit and an Oracle. They're like the best supports for this exact scenario where you're just ready to start fighting and roaming around the map. Like, False Promise is so friggin' strong in the first like 20 minutes. It's very underrated as like early ability spell, but particularly early on, especially when you're a little bit behind, you have to commit everything to kill somebody, and it's usually that one big hero that's kind of getting out of control, so like maybe your Spectre. But if they start committing, and then you False Promise the files and you just like blinks into the trees, the fight's basically over for DT. Like, what do you do at that point? I'm gonna go for like a Desperation Smoke here instead. I don't believe, yeah, no, it wasn't spotted, so we'll see if they can get something here.
With the 3 of them, they want to go and raw someone up and kill them off, and Miggle, he'll scout out the Kells, they'll start things off onto the Spectre, the arrows fly across as well, they'll land it down onto him, the Kells. He has been disabled up massively, but there's the False Promise, keep him alive a little longer, they'll kick across the 2 of them, they'll roll in as well. Jabs, he can get his ultimate down, but Magpie's not popped just yet, he's looking for the kill onto Mirana, but the urn is down onto her, while X-Rag right-clicks into them. He needs to start stacking up this intelligence though, and it's still Signature.Trust that can. Oh, they come out with the first kill. Miggle, TP out, try and escape, and there's nothing to stop the TP. In the meantime though, Ursa gets the Roshan and picks up the Aegis of the Immortal, but the trouble is, Spectre did not die. Didn't have the nuke damage to kill him off.
Just Oracle things. Just press R, but yeah, that's exactly what it is, right? They committed everything. Everything short of like Sandy's Eclipse. Try and bring them down. That's an aggressive. Went up top though, Miggle's dead.
Like he is in a spot of bother, and that's a dominating streak. Spectre 4-0 and 6 on Lakells, and 1500 gold saved up. This relic is gonna come through pretty bloody quickly. Well, X-Rag's OD, no treads, no drums. Struggling actually to find any semblance of farm here, while
he's
the
below the Shadow Shaman. What is happening? I know he got pressured mid, and the first lasso came out, but that is just devastating. This game's like all on Jet right now. He needs to get something done with his blink.
Definitely need to find a pick off on someone, but difficult finding exactly who they have to target. Vlad is done for the Beastmaster, and this might signal them to push into a tier 1, just down at bottom lane, secure themselves a nice bit of gold over on your supports especially. Looking at Mirana, who's currently sitting at level 4, the Shadow Shaman, okay, you're level 7 at this point, you've got your Serpent Wards up, and the Max Ether Shock. There's a lot of nuke damage out.
Yeah, and we've seen this before too, where like ODs get behind, but all they need is one good fight, right? Like gain your int and everything like that just by getting off some right clicks. So hang it in the back lines. If they commit too much on the OD, you're not that farmed anyway, so it's not the worst hero to be in this position. Who does Abba want to start on, though, is the question. How many rotations have come in? They don't have Haunt for 30 seconds. This might not even be worth. Yeah, we'll just back.
Yeah, Flame Break and back up. Tier 1 for Tier 1. Frost already stepped up on top lane to bring that one down. There's no glyph there. DTT will just secure it. And a good little lane ward there, watching for anyone who was maybe trying to encroach on their scenario. That's that tower. Jet. Fight.
I think a lot of teams would have made the mistake of committing bottom without Haunt. Maybe even TP'd the Spectre either in or just fought with the 4 heroes instead. And I think it was really wise to Signature.Trust not to try that, even though I'm sure they feel that they're definitely ahead as a unit around this game. Sound like power points that, like, in their overall heroes, right? Like, this Batrider is still a total monster full time of the game. So much damage will come out from Firefly.
It's all buying so much time for Lakells here.
Yeah.
Closing in on 3,000 gold for 14 minutes is pretty spectacular, but Jet, it's Ursa Warrior. Or the Cubs. Who has put your family in danger? Is it the Earth Spirit? You're going to walk straight into him. Jabs, he spotted, he scouted the blink forward. There we go. The kick goes, the roll back onto Abba. They've split their aggression onto 2 targets, but they'll still get the Batrider kill. Oh, the roll away from Jabs. They'll get picked off. They've got full vision of them. They know where this Earth Spirit is, but they also know the Spectre's a little bit further forward. They'll go for the secure and easy kill, though. Like they'll try on the Jabs, but it's not that easy. Getting there in time, go back. The dagger slowed him down, so he couldn't get in there with the shackles or the hex. DTT just gonna have to content themselves with the Batrider kill only, while up at top lane, my pro, Phase Boots and Yule Scepter just pushing away onto tier 2.
Yeah, he doesn't see the Ursa right now.
He's gonna have to Yule's up the okay, no he won't. No he won't. Tragic stuff. So now the Vlad is done for Miggle, he can actually move himself back into the Necro units if he wants to.
Wow, that was quick.
Raquel jumps forward, back, now wants to go as forever. Hex is down, Seven will jump as well. Have a shackles up and down, jump is good. OD comes through with the damage up from his arcane orb. He's dragged back into the fire though. And now kick. He can't actually bring anyone down. He's going to drop. He's silenced and can't even act for himself. He dies in the flames. The jab looks for Miggle. But it's going to be Fury that's left to his own devices. Just hide by the Serpent Wards and make sure that you don't die. No TP scroll here for the Mirana. And no leap for 15 seconds, so it is literally just a case of stand your ground and try to fight, but it's not going to be good enough. DTT, and they lose 3.
That was a nice save. Coming out from Boomba. He just barely saved Abba. He was able to cancel out there, so in the end, what's ended up being nothing. And 550 gold goes to your Batrider. I'm way more into Oracle these days than I was previously. I think people are really just starting to nail this hero. The saves are coming out. Dukes. A lot better laning presence than previously. Like, we see less... I feel like we were still seeing quite a, like, unintentional heals and the damage where they weren't quite getting the nuking power, you know? These days, it's a lot cleaner.
Oh, Jet is thinking about this. He wants to go in with Lakells, but look at who's behind. Boombell, he's waiting. He's getting into range, but Lakells, dagger over the trees. It looks like he's safe for now. Gets himself into the fog as well. And Boombell, they don't want to be fighting into the Angry Bear Man. Especially when they just jump straight on forward again onto the poor little Oracle. Swipe down while Jab playing aggressively into this one, but he's got to be very wary of where the rest of DTT are. They've caught vision and they've caught wind of the OD towards the bot rune spot as well as the Shadow Shaman, while Batrider is fighting them over there with the Yule Scepter on the bot lane. Mirana's caught, but the Ice Path not going to land there with the blink away, and Fury just burning through with a kick and roll. Look like the Mirana, poor little lamp. The drop, and Miggle dragged back as well. Up on the high ground in the Firefly, and Beastmaster dies as well. It's just one after the other. There's double flames, triple flames.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Beastmaster. What the hell?
Do you think Ice Path should work? Or are we really still going here, guys? Ice gonna get it. It needs to be fixed. The balance. I mean, it's definitely a balance thing. But there's like, you can always BKB when you come out of the Yules, you can leap, as you just saw by Mirana. Like, it was down with plenty of time. Kind of infuriating.
I don't know. Ask Ice Frog.
Yeah.
You know him, right?
No, I don't have Bruno's contact info.
Oh. Gotcha.
I know.
Jet
Tread's
saving,
drums.
with Jet saving up 4,000 gold, what does he buy? What does he need?
Eggs, duh.
Straight Ags? He's gone for the BKB.
Yeah, it's solid. It's the Jakiro Earth Spirit, honestly. So brutal. Sucks because he's getting lassoed and everything and around in that sense, but the Aghanim Scepter are definitely the more popular build right now, but it seems when you're at this point where you're like the one bastion of hope for it to be that like slightly greedy, I would say, versus the BKB.
I feel like Mirana really needs this level 6. Moonlight Shadow. It's going to be a great way for DTT to actually initiate into these fights. Oh, X-Rag, Invis Rune popped, is spotted out by the Observer Ward, but Fury there with a sentry to counter that one out. And Jabs, well, get himself away. Missed Astral, and Jet doesn't get himself in front of the target, so it's just a simple kick and roll. Promise was even expended there just to make damn sure the Earth Spirit does not get killed off with the arrow flying. Not long enough range to land on the Oracle, but still jump in. Jet aiming for MyPro's Jakiro. All that aggression from DTT as this OD is very far forward. Gets hit by the kick, and Abba's looking for the big lasso. The Spectral Haunt is there, the Eclipse is down, but X-Rag, he has dropped himself. Jet comes forward, the BKB is going to get lassoed up and dragged into oblivion. This is just Signature.Trust holding their ground and not really caring what DTT throw at them. There's not enough disable or damage, and now they're trapped. They're stuck up on the front line. Gobas forever taken out of the game, and Serpent Ward's not going to do too much. Miggle, no TP chance, no ability to roar anyone. Has to hold on to it while the rest of the team get ravaged through.
I'm pretty surprised that it took this long for that lead to grow, like, further than it was at about the 10 minutes. Because for about the past 10 minutes, it's actually been relatively easy. But whereas I felt like Signature.Trust had a lot of map control now, and you're seeing why, like, that's now coming down to some items that were a little bit expensive, but are going to change the face of the game, such as said Radiance. Lakel's now becomes a total destructive force here. It's going to survive through this. Fury is not. Oh my god, he's 174 HP. Oh, that is depressing. Oh, what level's that? It must be maxed. Oh, he's gonna die so fast. Gareth, please.
Who's gonna die? Marana?
He's so dead. He's 674 HP. Oh no, that's
sure
the worst when you're playing support. He's gonna have to like sit next to the Shadow Shaman, and Gobas is gonna like Marana, and then she'll have to like leap away. That's the play, I'm sure.
Spooky stuff for the Marana. Fury. And this is the issue I was saying, you know, started the game off 0-0-7, but after that, you're kind of stuck on level 5 and not really doing too much because of the way Trust have been grouping up as 5 and you've not had these single target lockdown, jump in, Abba, sees go back forever, but it's Jet. The hasted Batrider is not a great target for you to jump in onto as an Ursa, and the rest of your team not able to catch up either with the Blink Lasso available again in a second time. Abba wants to catch the OD, he's got him as well, drags him. Moonlight Shadow's there, and jump forward and goes forever, he's got the Hex as well, but 740 dropping next Dragon to take a look at the macro fire! Damage from the fire! That's Jakiro, perfectly placed with the drag back as well, and the Haunt forward, Blink again, Jet gets himself away, but Miggle not going to be so lucky, they just need more reveal and more sentries as the Beastmaster turns the roar onto Abba, but there's just no damage output here from DTT, and again they lose 3. It feels like it's become a catchphrase for them.
Oh man, that was a pretty clean looking fight right there. Those are some nice plays. Props over to MyPro. Fury though. He lived. I mean, that's impressive in itself.
Yeah, but what does he do now?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He TP's all in 4 seconds. And so this tower goes down. Next Roshan, obviously one of the last big kind of hopes here for DTT. Does seem like it's going to be easily secured by Signature.Trust. It's going to be very hard for them to fight into that. Unlike they can do it in the next, like... Nah, they can't even fight it. It doesn't matter. So, there's no chance, virtually, especially Pawn's up. Batrider control. It would take some pretty sick master plays.
Well, they need this OD to have an item at some point. I mean, Shadow Shaman has a blink dagger. Honestly, dude. Almost forever. And he's got his initiation tool. Miggle. And he went back for drums after the Vlads. So no Necro, no Blink, no Boots of Travel. And we're looking at Arcane's mech for Earth Spirit, the Oracle, and Arcane, Lakel's, of course, finished the Radiance, and another 1600 gold saved up. Well, MyPro, Rod of Aethel should be completed, and it is on its way to him on that courier. But the fight around the Roshan, it's setting up. You can feel it in the air. You can smell the tension. Trust want to smoke, they've dewarded. I'm going to be playing on the aggressive here. They've got the Haunt in 13 seconds. But I think with the initiation and the damage they've got, they just want to jump onto the OD again, drag him back. The roar onto Abba is available, but there's the arrow flying through, threads the needle. The Macropie is doing a good amount here, but still DTT won't stand their ground. The damage output from them is not good enough. The OD's already dropped him around and look forward into the damage output as well. They've lost 3 again. Guess what?
My God,
OD's going to die as well. This is absolutely catastrophic as the Ursa's trying to chase down this poor little Spectre, but the teddy bear. Not long for this world.
God,
5-man wipe into
just like
Roshan.
pops on the Shadow Shaman, kills. Hops over onto the Beastmasters, he's going down. Gets the kill, hops over on the Ursa. Lakel's having the time of his life, man. Up to 3k now after picking up that Radiance. Been right into his Diffusal Blade, his Manta. Honestly, he can build whatever the hell he'd like to. He can get a Necro Book going. This is looking pretty rough here for the side of DT.
So this means that Odin is buffing, right?
Well, obviously, he couldn't put anything going, couldn't get the farm space. So weird that the hero couldn't do well after there were 4 heroes in his lane every like 2 seconds. They didn't give him the space. They like gave more farm priority to the Shadow Shaman in lane into DOD. And although that can work out sometimes, so if like, because they even went for things like this Vlads and this drums on the Master so that like they fight earlier as a unit and try and make that kind of stuff happen with the OD. I think the good prioritization by Abba just always lassoing him, even though it's kind of like, why are you lassoing this OD that has no farm? But that's why he's no.
And this is
Not
why
letting that happen.
This is why we wanted a saving hero, right? Over on DTT. The Mirana 5th pick, it worked out, honestly, in the first 5 minutes. It was a great pick. But after that, these actual team fights, not the best for them. With the Roar into arrows, though, they should be able to secure a kill from my pro with the Hex down as well. Hero. No big streak for them to take, but still, that's a lot of money going the way of DTT and the 2 supports. But again, the OD is not involved in these little pickoffs. These little skirmishes as the Moonlight Shadow Jet is on the run forward. He's going to find Abba here, but on Blink himself with the Firefly cancelling it out. Arrow nearly lands onto the back end of the Batrider there, but it's going to be the Blink forward of the Oracle. Jet finds the Courier and finds the Gem. Drops his one. Yeah, down it goes. The Jet is still caught on the wrong end of this ridge. He's going to try and run some way. The BKB is popped, but he's still burning through. The rifle attack damage is good, but Mikkel's near found him. Turns back with the ultimate. The lasso's there. Oh, Shadow Shaman. You have Serpent Ward capped out. Mikkel's going to be saved out by the Oracle. Losing one after the other somehow. Jet gets away, flicks himself back, but he's still going to drop to the power of Abba's Batrider. And once again, DTT, mob packs, how many did they lose?
I think it was just 3. I don't think anyone else went down. So. Oh, man. That was pretty deep, right? Pretty insane little dive, but they had to get a little bit aggressive. Night Shadow, or quite locking anybody down. That Force Staff from the Batrider. Obviously going to be causing him some troubles either getting on top of Batrider or anybody who's even nearby him, so. Lakel still hasn't even committed into anything here. He's got his Yasha. I guess that means, could be Yasha into Diffusal, could be just straight Manta first. I like the Manta just because honestly, if he buys Manta, he's going to blow up whoever the hell he wants. Be it Golbas or be it Fury. Desolate damage coming out onto them.
Just name any hero on DTT's lineup apart from the
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they don't even have to lasso Rag anymore.
At least Fury has a cloak now, right?
Lana.
Poor little thing. 14,000 net worth lead here for Trust at this current moment in time, and a 20k lead in experience. So Jet, he's moved in. Boom Belt was promised down on himself, but Abba still sitting here with the news room. The draw back onto Lakel. They caught back to the edge. The model still up and running, right? Yeah, secondary life is available. Let's turn back around with the Ice Path of Miggle. Shredded by the purifying flames. Now they jump back on the Jet as well.
Kill me, please.
This game might just be over. 35 to 12, 27 minutes into this game. They mech up, they heal up, and they push up onto this tier 2. All they're going to do now is bless up ETT. The Outworld Devourer. Mate. Buddy. Pal. Full HP, full mana, but sit in your fountain. Wait for the rest of your team to respawn and then go and fight. One last stand is maybe all they have left in them. How long do we have on the Age of the Immortal, actually? There's still a minute. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's still a minute and like 15 seconds to go. That's still plenty of time. And it's the Haunt. And all of the ultis are coming off cooldown in a little while here from Trust. They're going to take down the tier 3. The Rax is still standing though as Abba jumps himself forward and back. Forced and Blink. Melee Rax.
Alright, let's go. Blink Snake Trap.
Oh, Abba. He doesn't have the lasso. Kel just stands his ground and he knows that this Radiance burn damage is more than enough to actually deal with this one. The roar onto him. Aegis is still there, and the force coming down. No, Jet jumps in back to BKB, takes them one. Boom Bell is gone, the Oracle's dead. Not gonna get the Go Bass Shadow Shaman though with the Kells. There's his first life, but look at the HP. There's no life left on the OD. Jet will try and stand his ground, but with the Ice Pass, Macron Wire just burning through him, and I think that's it, man. Lakel jumps himself forward, and now on the Fury. Down he goes for the dagger damage as well. The buyback from the OD and the Shadow Shaman and the Beastmaster available. They only pop 2 of them, and the Serpent Ward still defending this ramp and holding the high ground. Might be time for Tubby bye-bye. No more Tubby custard. The sun is setting.
Have you been waiting on that?
Of course, dude. After game 1, I've just been holding on to it. Sun is setting on the green hills. Nunu is not a happy vacuum cleaner. Go back forever, swipe down. Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe are all dead, and GG is called. DTT, they had a good run. Game number 1 was interesting. This one, though, was a clinic and a masterclass from Signature.Trust. 43-13, 30 minutes, and the game is over. DTT! Fortunate for them. Fortunate for them, and there's no lower bracket. So that will be the end of their run. While Signature.Trust, they move themselves through to play up against MVP Phoenix here in the Southeast Asian qualifiers for ESL One Frankfurt 2016. But we do have another best of 3 for you today. That'll be coming up in a little while. I say little while.
You say these things.